All right, so we're taking a trip to Ybor City. We're also camping, which I'll have to get some footage of that. But they have wild chickens. Alright, so here's the Ybor City State Park. Well, that's in this courtyard here. Then across the road is the actual state park. So, yeah, we'll go see what there is to see. Yeah, Ybor City is primarily Cuban and Sicilian. And so that's how you end up getting the Tampa Cuban sandwiches, because of the...
Oh, look at the bricks streets. I'm like using words, but not.
Chickens everywhere. Alright, we're going in. We'll see you in a minute. We're at the Ybor City Museum, and we just watched a presentation on the beginning of Ybor City. And there's a lot more about Ybor City that I didn't know. There were also Spanish immigrants and Jewish immigrants that helped start Ybor City, and Ybor City kind of created Tampa as we know it. But yeah, it's really good. Evidently, Ybor City was a significant portion of the Cuban Revolution, so definitely a neat museum. A lot of facts, and the area is actually really nice. A lot of different restaurants, dominoes, and cards.
Yeah, talking about the mutual aid societies.
Okay.
And everything they did for the community and what you did inside those societies.
Yeah, we watched a video.
This used to be an old bakery, it said.
Oh, okay.
There's a model of the oven over here for the Cuban bread.
Oh.
Or Sicilian, which I guess the bread
Carlina
was...
Bakery, it said over there.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I got a picture of it.
Yeah, the Cuban bread down here is, well, Sicilian bread, whatever they make the Cuban sandwiches with in Tampa are amazing.
Yeah.
And you can actually see it. There's a little leaf of some kind on it, like a palm frond maybe, I'm not sure, but it's on every single loaf. Not sure what that does for you, but it tastes delicious. That's what matters. All right, so I'm actually going back to the beginning. I breezed through this before. So basically the Spanish-American War happened because of cigar tobacco, and Spain not wanting to let Cuban tobacco go to the United States to make cigars. So the war started because of cigars. Just simply put. Okay, so in here they've got a cigar rolling table, and Dad said in the past they used to have a guy actually rolling them, but then here's all of the steps, which I'll put stills of that in, but yeah, what it takes to make a cigar. And like I said in the last little clip, Spanish-American War should have been the cigar war, but finished up in the first part of the museum. Now we're going out to a nice little garden area. The weather today is absolutely gorgeous. It's probably in the upper 60s, lower 70s. And yeah, the building we were just in used to be a bakery.
The sound you're hearing fence and fixing the decking on the houses you can normally go in, but we can't right now because they're fixing it.
But everywhere there are chickens. I didn't realize that at the time. This is actually the Central Park for Ybor City. And again, chickens everywhere. Okay, and this is the historic fire station. Very cool. And then over here we've got some of the houses that the cigar makers would have been living in. Unfortunately, they're closed right now because they're having to do some repairs, but still cute.
When we were here before, they said that they had saved and moved these houses into this area.
Yeah, they
So we're gonna have
put
to,
them here.
we're gonna have to come back when it's open so we can get all the history.
It's neat though. It really is.
So we just left the museum. We're walking through their nice little downtown area. And our restaurant should be just up at that next intersection up there. And the museum is right beside that. This area is really nice. There's all kinds of restaurants down here. It's really nice.
This was a big store right here. Yep. Back there.
Bunch of ice cream shops, bunch of coffee shops. Oh, and this is a deli bakery also. Awesome. Yeah. Here's our restaurant that we're going to be eating at. It's the Columbia Restaurant since 1906. And if I remember correctly, this is the oldest continuously operating restaurant in Florida. 1905. Okay, thank you. Oh, there it is, down at the bottom. Right there. So here in a minute, we'll cross the road and go to lunch. We just showed is actually just the side of the restaurant. They've got a little gift store that you can exit through. Oh, you can also enter into. Then over there is the entrance to the restaurant, so we'll be there shortly. We're just inside of the restaurant. They're getting our table for us. I guess it's just absolutely beautiful in here. We even have a Christmas tree here. Okay, so we've been seated looking at the menu for a little bit. They brought us out some fresh Cuban bread and butter. And looking through the menu, there's so much. But Amy did get a pitcher of sangria, so we've got that coming. I'm gonna get a small 1905 salad with my dinner. And there's so many good options. I mean, like those crab cakes, I'm sure the crab croquettes, I'm sure are delicious. Again, you got yellow rice. You got the combo. But been looking through everything because there's a lot. You definitely want to go look online at their menu. I'm gonna do the steak saltito, which looks really good. But then they also have the paella, so there's a lot of options. And Amy's putting the butter on her bread, and I am hungry, so I just want to get some pictures first, or video first, but I'm gonna get some bread. I'm hungry. Came in there, and so we're just inside the entrance. Oh my goodness. The chandelier, you can see the mosaics all over the place. I mean, it's a massive restaurant. It's got 14 rooms, and Mom thinks it was 1,700 seats. Wow, and there's another room over there. Oh, okay. This is a event space.
And yes, you can still payment 3 per month.
Okay, so back to where we were. That's the bar over there. Oh, small party room. That's beautiful. So there's the bar. Excuse me.
That was also great. And then
We got more rooms at the back too, so. Yeah, it's a massive place. There's even upstairs seating. Well, I devoured the first half of my bread and I was starting to the second one. But yeah, the bread is good and hot. The butter is whipped and spreads real easy. So, yeah, this is so good.
So what we have here is a mixture of fruit juices and ice. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and infuse a little bit of the lemon zest and the orange zest in the peels and get some of the oils from the peels because we are using a 10-year aged Torres brandy. So we want to make sure that it's a well-balanced sangria and it's not too sweet. We're also going to use also an orange liqueur. So we're going to go ahead and start off with a whole lime. We're going to use a half of an orange. We're going to go ahead and use Torres. We're also going to now put the orange liqueur. And then last but not least, we're going to go ahead and put the okay, all this mixed in really well. Leave it out.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's amazing. I'm glad we went with the picture.
Got shut down by CPD because they came in here and they said that we were doing illegal activity. What it was is that we used to have 50 cases in this place and one was right there. And the infamous mobster from Tampa, his name was Traficante, also Al Capone, and believe it or not, the big man himself, the great Bambino, Babe Ruth, were all in that room the day that they got shut down. So for all illegal activity. So we ended up shutting it down, saying that we could never open that doors again. But what we're trying to do now is trying to get City Council to be able to understand it's a historic and moral history, and we would like to be able to give more tours and be able to show our clients and our customers how how it was back in the day, and give the history of those times and how our immigrants and all of our forefathers, what they used to do. And it's crazy because there's a lot of history with Tampa connections with Chicago, New York, Philadelphia, and believe it or not, on the front of the menu, you see the ship. It had nothing to do with Christopher Columbus or it having to do with it being a Colombian food. It's actually the very first American ship that sailed out of Baltimore Harbor in 1771. It took 3 years for them to navigate across the globe. And it's the very first ship that brought all the immigrants here that were Italian, from Spain, and from Cuba. And so that's how Casimir Hernandez's forefathers and his parents came on that boat. And so when they came on that boat, that's when they decided, like, you know what, my parents went through a lot to be able to make it to this country and to give me a new life. So I think I at least deserve to, name my restaurant after the Columbia. And matter of fact, before it was the United States and the independent states, the very first national anthem before the Star Spangled Banner was "Oh Hail the Columbia." So, and if you go to one of the, I believe it's in Disneyland, they actually have a rebuild of the Columbia ship. So you can look that up. I believe that's in California. Yeah, there's a lot of fun facts. My grandfather worked here for over 35 years. I grew up in this restaurant. I'm 5th generation Campanian. My grandmother used to roll cigars in the Garcia Vega factory. So my roots are here in Tampa, and I really love what we do here. We have 14 dining rooms, and we can sit over 1,700 people in one sitting. So it's really nice. And this room was actually the room that we used to do the flamingo dancing. The live band used to be up there, and on the bottom what used to be the stage. And then we ended up building later on, about 35 years ago, the actual Chibounet, which is now where we host all the flamingo dances.
That's so neat.
So what we have here is the 1905 salad, which consists of julienne cut smoked ham, Swiss cheese, olives, tomatoes, and iceberg lettuce. And then what we have is the 1905 dressing, which has olive oil, oregano, minced garlic, and then it also has a little bit of white wine vinegar and our Columbia seasonings. Now we're going to garnish it with a little bit of lemon juice. We're going to go ahead and put our Worcestershire. And then a Romano cheese for texture and flavor. Sir, would you like a little bit of cracked pepper on there?
Please. Alright, so we're going to dig into the salad. Again, it's absolutely beautiful. A little bit of something. Oh yeah. And the menu said this was rated one of the top 10 salads to eat as a dinner in the country. If not the most. But yeah, it's really, really good. That's the black bean soup with yellow rice. Thank you, sir. Wow.
No problem.
No onions.
No onions?
Can't have the onions. I appreciate it.
No problem. Well, you all enjoy. How did they
And they have a working trolley. That was cool.
I waved you two to that.
Oh, okay. And there's a spot where we can get onto the trolley. So maybe we'll do that. All right. So we're headed for a trolley ride to finish up our day. Hopefully they're still running and we can catch this one. But Dad said they run every 15 minutes. It looks like the drivers stand there waiting. It's okay, go, catch it. Did we make it? 9/11 Fallen Heroes Monument. Okay. Did we make it? There we go. There we go. We made it. All right, so we're catching right on the trolley. Got a nice breeze blowing in from someplace.
So this starts at Ybor City at Centennial Park Station, which is here. And then it goes to Centro Ybor Station, which is by, what's F? Centro Ybor. And then it goes to Streetcar Society Station in Ybor City. And then Kadecha Plaza Station.
It's open Monday through Friday, or Monday through Thursday, 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Friday, 7 a.m. to 2 a.m. Wow.
It goes all the way to downtown Tampa as its last stop.
Wow. And then Saturday, Sunday is 8 a.m. to 2 a.m. and 8:30 to 8:30 to 2 a.m. and 8:30 to 11 p.m. So
It runs every
all day,
15.
all night, every 15 minutes. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I've never been on a real trolley. We're actually on a trolley car on rails. So very cool. Oh, it's electrical. Oh, I see. Yeah.
Now, station number 2, Central Ybor.
There it is. You can see the wires up above. Let me zoom in a little bit. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now that we have the big map, and somebody's trying to call me, so you've got 1, which is where we are now, and we took it down to 3, and then from there we would have been diving south all the way down to the river. So we just want to see how it all works. So that's how it all works. And we got to ride the trolley, which I talked to the conductor, and they moved from one end back over this end to go the other direction. All right, everybody, thank you very much for going along with us on our trip down to Ybor City. Now, we did get a map, which you saw during the video, and you can pick these up for free, but inside you've got a really nice map that shows you all the different places you can go. We showed you on the train, we started right up here, and we went back a couple days later and actually took the train all the way downtown, or almost. Walked around, saw a bunch of things. And again, just had a really nice day. Went there twice. We actually went back to the Klinger restaurant twice. I did pick up their cookbook, and I think this was their bigger one of the two. But it's got a lot of history from the area. It's got all of their different recipes. It's a beautiful book. Yeah, we paid like $40 for it, but again, it was a really good book. It's very hefty. But so that was our day, and like I said, we actually went back some more and did some other stuff down in Ybor City. But if there's anything around the area that you want us to go see, if you've got any festivals that are going on, if there's some awesome places you think that we need to go so we can get them recorded and then share them with all of our community, let us know. Leave that down in the comments, because we're definitely looking for new places to go and places to eat. But and also thank you very much for watching our video. Please do like and share with others, and we'll see y'all next time.